MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. It's Interleague Baseball on The Show. Frankie Montas gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Striding in, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's in there, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. The 2-1. Ball. Brian Anderson will be next. Villar leads off second with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1-1 the count now. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. The 2-2.
Full count. Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now batting, Yasiel Puig, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He's set. Here it comes.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0. Fouled off. In his career, Puig comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Grounded slowly to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
bases full now following the error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two-0 count. The pitch.
Ball, that's down.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 Oakland error, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 3, the A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Pablo Lopez gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
You know, Matty, it's interesting. You take a look at the research packet handed out before today's game. And one thing I notice about this lineup is the fact that they're in the bottom third of grounding into double plays. Teams are aware of that type of stuff. Creating good at-bats, not giving that extra out to the defense is huge in creating an environment to be successful throughout the course of a full year.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. He's set, and the pitch. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Matt Joyce now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2, Jonathan VR.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Popped him up. And there's the 2nd out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
The batter.
Now in the box, Tim Anderson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they lead it 3-0. That'll bring up the power hitter Matt Olson. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
Strike two.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll come in here at 263. 15 long balls and an even 50 RBIs. A ball and a strike now. Lopez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Stepping into the box, Austin Allen took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and this one gets away, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And he fouls this one off. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Anderson playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he popped him up. Barretto in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-2.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Two pitch is fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ethan Diaz.
At the plate now, Isan Diaz, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting, catcher.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. He's got it. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Miami's out in front, 4-0.
The Athletics due to hit here in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the A's.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well hit to right, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Count is 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. Popped up. Cooper has room in foul territory. 2 gone. And next up will be Franklin Barretto. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Oh, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup, right?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Matt Joyce, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. At the plate, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time, as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
There's no way to sugar
away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. That misses. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the stretch, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there, north of 7, 8 pitch ABs. Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 0-1 pitch on the ground to the left side. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So now it's Mark Canha. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Puig on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in now, Marcus Simeon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1. Hit.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Striding in once again, Garrett Cooper. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. A strike, and it's 3-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Digging in once again, Isan Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way.
High spot. 0-1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
1-2 is the count.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They're still staring at a 0 in the hits column, so it's certainly been a struggle. But he did give credit to the pitching they've faced. That said, he said it's important they keep pushing to figure out how to break through without getting overly frustrated. It's time to simplify things as much as possible, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Laureano. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
This is in the air out to right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
From the stretch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
1-0.
No one out with a runner at second. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. Stepping in, Austin Allen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. One out and a runner on third. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the tag gets him, but they do play to run on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead it 5-1. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Popped up. Allen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jonathan Villar, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Hit back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket. Throw over to first.
Hey.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. So now to the plate, Tim Anderson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pinder's got it for route number 3. 1 left for Miami. They lead this one though 5-1. Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barretto bats next. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One and 1 to Franklin Barretto. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now the payoff pitch home. Liner in there for a base hit.
Fielder number 20,
in now, Mark Canha. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1 home. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Hit hard on the ground at third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line, and he's safe.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
At the plate now, Marcus Simeon, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And there's ball one. And there's ball two now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That missed. That's a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pitch on the way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Driven nicely into the gap. Puig will take a big turn and hit for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
To the plate now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Three and 0 now. Isan Diaz is on deck. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Simeon's there, in time to first, and there are 2 away. J.B. Wendelken will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Isan Diaz will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Two out here and a runner at second. Down and away, ball 1. who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Fouled off. Ball 2.
That's low. That's a ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
That's
Full count now, 3-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 6 and the A's 2. Jose Urena gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 62, Jose Urena.
Leading off the inning, Ramon Laureano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. On On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Nope. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Payoff pitch on its way. Full count still. The next 3-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The bat, number 8.
So stepping in, Matt Joyce. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's it. 1 ball, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on. Missed. 2-1.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And it's fouled away. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. His first home run of the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home, that was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
The third baseman, number 2.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Marlins 7 and the A's 2. Arodys Vizcaino is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Arodys Vizcaino.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1-0.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Vizcaino, once an Atlanta Brave, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
At the plate now, Franklin Barretto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0.
Here, 1. 1-1. Two balls, 1 strike. That missed. That's the ball.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Stepping in, Mark Hanna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kenna possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Marcus Simeon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And the second run will score as well.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Ryan Stanek enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. To the plate now, Matt Olson. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Athletics 4. Jake Diekman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box, Brian Anderson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brian Anderson.
He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Down and away, ball 1. Diekman, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1. hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yasiel.
So striding in, Yasiel Puig. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Cooper is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. Last chance now for the A's. They're down 3. It's 7-4. Settling in now, Ramon Laureano. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cervelli recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Laureano retired, and there's 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Austin Allen. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Dickerson going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First delivery to him on the way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Last strike now for Oakland. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
7-4 the final finish today. The Fish wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Pablo Lopez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Frankie Montas couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Ryan Stanek gets a 4-out save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.